Russia has reacted angrily after Warsaw city authorities closed down their secondary school, which had been run by the Russian embassy in Poland. Moscow denounced it as a blatant violation of international agreements and warned of harsh consequences. On Saturday, the school was starting to be emptied.
The whole process sped up since the invasion, and why now? I guess that's because of the Polish government's request to the city to do this now.
Former Russian President Dmitry Medvedev lashed out on Twitter, saying that there was no point in maintaining diplomatic relations with Poland. Ukraine is full of Polish mercenaries who should be ruthlessly exterminated like stinking rats, he said. Poland says there's a big disparity in the number of diplomatic buildings each has in the other's country. A massive fire is continuing to blaze at an oil reservoir in Sevastopol in Crimea. Moscow says it was hit by 2 drones early on Saturday morning, but that the fire is now under control. A Russian-installed governor posted videos of the blaze on his Telegram channel, adding that there were no casualties. Russian officials have not clarified if the drones were Ukrainian. Russia first invaded Ukraine in 2014 and annexed the strategic Crimean Peninsula, which is now home to the Black Sea Fleet. It has come under repeated air attacks since Russia's full-scale invasion last year. On the second day of his visit to Hungary, Francis chose to meet with refugees and poor people in Budapest's St. Elizabeth Church, and he thanked Hungarians for taking the refugees into their country. Victoria Kalunchuk fled with her autistic daughter Veronica 2 weeks after Russia invaded Ukraine. Thanks to the charity Maltese Relief, she's been able to start a new life.
На мою думку, я вважаю, що він достатньо толерантний, як релігійна особа. І я бачу, що ця людина дійсно
Amongst those gathered at the church were also refugees from other conflicts in Afghanistan, Iran, Nigeria and South Sudan.
Keresztel, ahogy jött kifelé, hogy elment mellettünk, megállt, meg ránk nézett, megáldotta a keresztet és megfogta a kezünket.
The Pope then spoke to thousands of young people at the Budapest Sport Arena. He asked them to help each other believe that they are loved, precious and destined for great things. Turkey's President Recep Tayyip Erdogan has reappeared in public after 3 days out of the public eye in the middle of an election campaign. According to his officials, he'd been suffering from a stomach bug. He reappeared at an air show in Istanbul, looking frailer than usual and fumbling with a bouquet of flowers before the camera cut away. Erdogan has been in power for 20 years, and at 69 years of age, questions have arisen about his state of health. With just 2 weeks to go, most polls show him slightly behind his secular rival, Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu. If Erdogan were to be defeated, it would be an historic moment for Turkey and signal the start of a new era. At the military air show, which Turkey described as the biggest in the world, he was accompanied by President Ilham Aliyev of Azerbaijan and Prime Minister Abdelhamid Dbeibeh of Libya. A bronze sculpture of a walrus named Feyja, who gained global attention last summer, has been unveiled in Oslo. She'd been playfully basking in the fjord until officials decided to euthanize her. They assessed that she'd become too stressed and also posed a threat to humans, who came too close to the 600-kilogram mammal to take pictures. That decision sparked anger and became the motivation behind the statue.
Først og fremst ble jeg jo veldig provosert på egentlig over måten Feyja ble behandlet på, og hvordan livet hennes ble avsluttet. For det første at veldig mye folk ikke forholdte seg til reglene og påbudene som var rundt det å forholde seg til Feyja når hun lå inne på marinaen her. Folk var litt for nysgjerrige og var litt for nærme.
Many people thought the decision to put her down was rushed, but officials said moving her to a less populated area would have been too complex an operation.